Hey, folks. Welcome to Paranormal Albany, Sullied Silver, the new book of our Dresden Files RPG. Last week, we finished an adventure where Hugo had been in captivity. Uh, and in the end, Hugo escaped. Everybody spent some couple people had to spend some time in the hospital. A local uh a local uh psychometrist, if that's a word, uh someone who picks up readings from things, decided that he doesn't want to talk to anybody in the party again. uh
From a
I can't
clean.
blame him.
Why? I mean, we're all super friendly. It's not like
yeah
Well,
And-
many of us
Welcoming.
are.
yeah
I think
everyone
technically it's psychometer.
psychometer, thank you. And everybody pretty much had kind of gone their separate ways for a few days, and then this past week we've gone through and I've done some one-on-ones that we're going to be eventually releasing on our Patreon. So and then probably at some point we will dropping them in the normal YouTube. But they kind of advanced the story and took care of some individual storylines that needed to get be tied up, and that'll be revealed as we go. But to start out with, Hugo came back to after getting out of the hospital. He came back to his shop, and there was a little bit of a mess there. And we're gonna pick up with after things had calmed down slightly. And he's calling Sydney to help him with some entanglements that might be a problem.
Sydney.
I answered with a hello.
Sydney, it's Hugo.
I recognize the phone number.
Can you send somebody over who'll keep quiet, ambulance-wise?
Send someone over who can keep quiet.
Yeah, I'd like this to not be a big hullabaloo. My shop assistant got stabbed, and he needs help.
Uh,
But I need somebody that won't ask questions.
why don't you
Yes.
call Scarlet? I mean, I'll be right on over because I'm assuming you're at your shop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
would
I would
get to
call
a
Scarlet. She's a
hospital.
doctor.
Yeah, but he needs hospital stay. He got stabbed in the abdomen, and I don't want her performing surgery here. That's a bit beyond my beyond what my shop is for.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Where's my medicine skill? Awesome.
Well, in this case, he's asking you to call an ambulance. So
Yeah, I know.
you're gonna have to
Hey,
tell
Hugo.
you-
We just gonna say he was mugged? Is that what we're doing? Because they're gonna ask questions eventually, anyways.
He was attacked. Yeah, let's go with mugged because the answers I
Yeah.
can give are not going to help the situation.
That's fine. Don't tell me the answers. Just tell me what I gotta say.
Yes, he was mugged.
Awesome. All right, be there soon. And yeah, I'll hang up and then call one of my contacts that is the one EMT or paramedic I know of that I trust the most,
Okay.
and just tell him to meet me there.
All right. Go ahead and give me
And he sucks at following the law.
a social
Oh, but-
influence and a D6 for the resource that you're using.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Let's see what difficulty I got. Is the 13 my difficulty?
13 is your difficulty, yes.
I
Ball.
refuse to see 13. I see 2.
Can I add police officer with us?
No. This really you're asking him actually yes you can.
Okay, all right. That was more the player asking, hoping it would help his role.
Yep, it will, but it'll be significant if that's what you use.
Oh,
Come on.
Okay.
I knew I would be right back to my normal rolling the moment we started as a group.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So, you want me to what? Dude. All right. But you're going to owe me.
I kind of figured.
All right, you're going to owe me big.
How big we talking here? I mean, just
It's-
meet me there. We'll figure out
Yep.
everything later.
All right. We'll roll.
And Sydney
Huh.
thinks in his head, Hugo will owe him. I'm not doing that.
Okay. You get there a little bit after the ambulance did.
Mhm.
Give me a notice roll, and you can add police officer into this.
Awesome. Well, that time I rolled not too bad.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
Right?
As you approach the door into Hugo's,
Uh-huh.
there is a tall form that just turns and runs towards the back.
Is it a 6'3"
It
possible
could be.
16-year-old?
You're seeing it from behind, different clothes, but yeah, it could be him.
All right, I'm gonna try to chase after this guy who seems to me like he's fleeing the scene.
Well, no, he was sitting in the store talking to Hugo,
Oh, okay. And when he
and
sees me, he runs off.
yes, he runs off.
Ah. Hey, Hugo.
Hey,
What was that guy's name?
Irving,
Irving
God, I
Indy?
don't know.
Yep. How old did he tell you he was?
I never asked.
Well, he's 16. So, anyways, what happened?
Came to my shop. Just want to get a little normalcy back into my life. I see what initially looked like a pile of bodies, but was a bunch of people in circles, drawn in blood to protect them. Protected by Matthew, my assistant. I then got attacked by some guy with knives. Tom, I would have had enough time to put on one of my spare shirts that I keep here. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll lift the shirt up a little bit just to show. As I got bladed a couple times by the guy with knives. Freaking a knight of King Arthur's court showed up, defeated him. Guy turned to ash and dust, and that's where we're at.
All right. So, how many people are stabbed?
Just stabbed Matthew, my assistant.
And the rest of the people are fine. I hope that's a yes.
Yeah, they all left. They
Okay. Knight of King Arthur? What?
he was dressed in
Why am I so
Templar-
surprised? I don't know.
Knight of the Templar. I don't know.
All right.
He said
Well, I
he
see
says he
the
fights
EMT out
evil,
front
but
there with Matthew. I take it.
yeah, I would have been with Matthew.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Right.
would have had enough time to clean up any of the blood that's lying around here.
Yeah. Great. Um. What did Irving want?
Some help with some plants that he found.
Mm, did he say where he found them?
No, we never got to that because stabby fuckhead decided to start trying to hurt people.
Okay. Do you happen to know what the hell he is?
Who's stabby? A pile
No,
of dust that I
Irving.
swept up. Stupid large.
Beside that,
I didn't have a time to do an interview. I was kind of trying
yeah,
not to get stabbed.
that's fair. No idea. It's a weird one. That's all I know. He was snooping around the brewery, by the way. I don't know if any of these plants came from around there, but
Who?
yeah,
Irving
yeah,
or stab?
Irving. Assuming they're not the same person.
I don't know. He didn't say anything about the brewery.
Yeah.
He just said he found some stuff that he had some questions on. Never
Mm,
got a chance to ask.
okay. Well, I got some questions for you too when I get a chance, but obviously we got to figure out how to deal with this stab
Oh,
behavior.
he's dealt with. He's literally a pile of dust I swept up and threw in the trash.
Right.
It's the weirdest thing. The frickin' Knight of the Round Table there just uh, danced if he was able and was able to defeat this guy, cut a coin from his neck, and then the guy turned to ash. The
Um.
stabby guy was looking for another coin,
hmm,
said maybe Kasser had it,
Awesome.
but she doesn't. Or at least that's what uh, the guy's name was Michael. What Michael?
Yeah, her boyfriend.
I wouldn't know. She's ever introduced me.
As
Guy
far as
was
I know, that's
busy
what
for the
the
last 3
relationship is.
months.
But no, that's fair. Um, is the weapon still around?
What,
One
the
that was used in the
knives?
stabbing? Whichever one was used in the stabbing.
Yeah, they are rinsed off in the sink.
You go back there and they're not actually there.
Okay, they were in the sink getting rinsed off.
And now they're just gone. No.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I was throwing them
Um,
underwater because they had A, my blood, and B, poison as long as they were magical.
um, Michael, before he left, had washed his hands there, so he may have.
Right, but I don't think Hugo would have honestly noticed.
Right.
Uh, well, so what have you told the paramedic so far? I'm
Matthew
trying
got
to ask
Matthew
all these questions in hushed tones so they don't overhear.
uh Matthew came into my shop, or I came into my shop, found Matthew had been mugged and stabbed.
Okay, cool. That's fine with me.
Well, he's stable, but
Well, that's good.
impressive use of duct tape.
Does wonder.
They put him on a thing. You got his. We're taking him to Albany Med.
Mm-hmm.
Let his family know.
All right.
Thank you.
Hugo, you know his family has contacts?
I'm sure the paperwork's somewhere still in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. When you get to the hospital, just, I guess, let me know if you know what room he gets admitted to. Thank you.
Okay. You guys, it's there. You are woken up.
Yes.
You are woken up by a phone call.
Ah. She just like rolls over, grabs the phone. She doesn't even look at it. She's just like, "What?"
Please hold. We will be transferring.
Oh. Well,
The party will be on in a moment. You hear what sounds like things being plugged in and unplugged. You get a electronic cutoff noise, like somebody just unplugged a mic, and then you hear that same.
Sarah kind of like looks up at her room, trying to figure out if she's woken up in the 80s.
Man, you're making me feel old. Okay, you then you hear the sound. Yes. Is this Kasser? Yes, it is him.
What is it?
I need to come by and drop something off for you. I was wondering if that would be okay. If I should be hitting town around 2:00. Is that acceptable?
Sure, fine. I'll be here.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah.
And he hangs up.
Well, I guess I'm awake now.
There's a rapping at the window.
Wait, window. This is on the second. Oh, what the fuck now? She's like, I don't want to look. I don't want to look. She's gonna like grumbles as she like rolls out of bed and goes the fucking window.
Hey. And you pull back the curtain and look.
For fuck's sake.
It's Irving.
It's the.
I just had to tell you before I left the town. I couldn't risk it. I didn't know your number. Listen, some stuff went down at Hugo's the Remedies potion shop. There was another one of those coins there.
Oh, what now?
I didn't say it. I wasn't the one that said it, but it did come up that you had one of the other coins and you gave it up. But I didn't say it. It wasn't me. I just didn't want to leave.
Okay.
I gotta head out of town, and I didn't want you to just walk into that blindsided. And you sleep really late, don't you? All right.
When I get to bed late, yes.
Okay. Well, hey, thanks for.
Now mind your elders.
That's
It's
what
fine.
That's
It's
what
fine. Thank you. I thank you. Just get home safe.
Oh, no problem. And then he does one of those stupid jumps that you hate, because he knows he
And
gets a
could you
rise
act
out of
like a
you.
normal person?
I would if I was.
That's honestly the best response ever.
Teenagers.
I am slowly
Teenagers.
That kidding, right?
And he bounces off the wall, bounces and does a slide down the wall. Okay. All right. So at this point, what do people do? Actually, the other part is, Scarlett.
Yes.
You get a call.
Oh, that worries me.
You recognize the sound of the White Council switchboard. When it answers, they ask you to please wait, and then you hear a couple button thing or of jack pulls, and And for those who don't follow Dresden Files, magic and technology have issues with each other. As such, the normally White Council wizards can barely use a normal landline telephone. And by that, I mean a rotary phone. So at the White Council headquarters, they have an old fashioned switchboard. And yes, it is the pulling the plug and plugging it back in that you could have seen if you watched Agent Carter or Carter Agent of Shield. But anyways, yes, is this Dr. I can't remember your last name.
McReynolds.
Is this Dr. McReynolds?
It is. How can I help you?
This is Warden Blankoff. I have a package, and you hear this hissing sound. Stop it. I have a package for you. I'm going to be in. I'm going to be stopping by to drop something off to the bookstore where we last saw each other. I was wondering if you would like me to drop it off or if you wanted to pick it up. Stop it! You hear a sound of like plastic being like cut.
I'm assuming this is something that was being sent to me by a friend.
Yes. Senior council member listens to Wind has told me that I needed to bring this to you.
Perfect. Yeah. When will you be at the bookstore?
2:00.
Do I need to bring anything to receive this gift, or do you have it all?
I will. I was instructed to bring this stuff, but stop it! Stop. Tranquilizers would not be a bad idea. I will see you. I will see you. Ow! I will see you at 2.
And as he's hanging out, she's gonna be like, "Wait, tranquilizers? What the hell?"
Okay, and Sydney, you get a phone call.
Another one. Yay.
Yep.
All right, hold on a moment, Hugo. I'll take this.
Yeah.
Please wait. I'm switching you over to the party calling you. And
Okay.
You've heard me describe the
All right.
the sounds.
Sitting there on my Nokia going like,
yeah.
Switchboard.
Yep.
what's with the click? Okay.
Yes. This Officer Drake.
This is
This heavy Russian accent you pretty much recognize.
Sounds like
this
he's got
is-
a barrel chest kind of guy.
Depends on who's asking.
Yeah. This is Warden Blankoff. I am going to be in I'm going to be in town today, and there are some recent situations that I think we need to discuss.
Of course.
If you could bring yourself and Potion Master Mitchell.
Potion Master Mitchell. Oh, all right. I'll try to make sure to let him know that title.
And meet me at the bookstore.
All right.
That would be, we could get it all straightened out in one quick shot, and then I could get out of your city again.
What is this regarding? Can I at least get a little bit of a heads up on what we're going to be talking about?
The incident at the brewery.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll see you there shortly then.
Thank you.
Welcome, Pando Flavor.
I'll hang up and put my cell
Hey,
phone
thanks
in
for the
my
follow.
jacket pocket.
Thank you. Yeah, you get to give people a silver, which
Nice.
is a polka die.
Or you
What's
can
the-
give them a
what's the-
complication.
Yes,
The GM a complication to give.
we do need to add their names to that. I have kept forgetting every time I go in and edit the thing, but we will take care of that. We'll take care of that for next time.
What's the
Beer's
default?
last name has ever even come up.
I know it.
What's the default
Well,
polka
that's because
dot?
I read your file. So you know.
The default for the polka die,
Yeah.
if you get it, is a D6.
E-A-6. Damn it.
Um,
All right. So Hugo, that was the warden who apparently refers to you as Potion Master now.
Hey,
Um,
Hugo closes his eyes a moment.
We have to go over to the bookstore to meet him and apparently talk over about what happened at the brewery.
I have to do fuck all.
All right.
If he wants me over there, he can ask, but he sure as hell is no one who can command me. Not after what I've been through. That shit don't fly.
Well, I'm gonna leave you to tell him that.
Are you asking me to join you? Because right now I have no inclination to go.
It'd be nice, and because it would make my life a little easier.
All power.
Plus, I have some questions that I'm hoping to ask you if I can just drive you over there. I mean, if you want, you can have a couple drinks before we drive over.
alcohol always makes tense situations smoother.
No, because I'm not going to stop drinking if I start.
That's
Give me a moment. I will double, because I didn't do it earlier. Tom, I'm going to double check the back door. Can I actually lock it? Or did the boot of God decide to break the door?
Well, there really isn't a lock there,
Okay.
but when you open it, there's a dumpster in front of it.
I'll take it. I'll shut the door. I'll move a chair in front of it on the inside.
Yep. Okay.
And then I will try to lock the front.
Oh man.
Again, you know what?
Man, your shop's in better worse shape than mine.
You want me to?
Can I
see if
assume I
can-
have a bike, like a chain or something that I could use, a chain and a lock?
Yep, you do.
Then I will do that. I will go grab a chain and a lock, grab my satchel, fill it up with stuff, and I will chain up the front door after making sure the sign is closed. Says closed.
Did
Okay.
You good? Yeah, or you need anything
As
else?
good as I'm going to be for the moment because my store's fucking wrecked. And I don't know how I'm going to pay for it.
That's fair. Well, depending on what's all going on in it, let me know if I can help.
Yeah,
I fixed a couple things, so.
let's get this over with and
Yeah.
understand it. It's not going to be pretty.
No, I doubt anything is going to be pretty for any days here on out.
Okay.
And I'll ask Hugo about some of the things I found at the brewery on the way over.
All right. Okay? Did you want to
Yeah.
tell them they're
Yeah, you're going to have to tell me what you
It's pretty much I go over the list of ingredients that I found between copper shavings and a bunch of human hair and other various things. The fact that the other end of the brewery is actually being used to make something that seems similar to the whatever magic was controlling the Ragman. So yeah, I need to figure out what that shit is.
like thaumaturgy.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It was
it would be
colorful. Yep,
This is
that's all I thought.
Hugo's answer. It's like it
Yeah.
sounds like thaumaturgy. It's something I've never been able to do great. Like I want like a broken clock was right twice of the day. That's about how often I could possibly make that happen. Maybe.
Gotcha.
There is. Go ahead and give me a mental plus no roll.
I gotta fix that shortcoming after this session. Hey, glad I'm staying on brand for today.
Okay.
Right.
All right. And you have a D6 grumpy.
I'm
Great.
sure that's not gonna come into
Just what we
play.
need.
Yeah.
Right.
Complication, and you have an extra. Yay! I'm stocking up the plot points early.
Right.
Quick question: the hostage complication, I'm sure, is gone. The
Hostage is gone. Yes.
snuck up on also gone.
Yes, that's gone too because the kid's out of town.
Injury.
Injury, you'd be able to stage that down one.
Okay. All right. Continuing.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, you don't remember. No, there's this something with copper shavings rings a small bell, but you can't think of what it was, and it's just starting to bug you that it's all this crap. Okay, I'm gonna hand wave time a little bit. You guys get there. Well, actually, you guys are getting there early just because you just went over. Scarlett, when are you showing up at Caceres?
Probably she would have been coming from the hospital, so probably the same time the boys show up.
Okay. All right, a little early. Okay. Caceres, you feel everyone coming through the wards.
Does Scarlet? Because Kassir kind of made it pretty fucking clear that she's no longer welcome here.
Oh.
Like, she kind of made that exceedingly clear at the end of last week.
No one said
Yeah.
Scarlett got out of her car.
Yep.
She's just in the parking lot.
Okay, that's fair.
I was waiting for that to be mentioned. I was like, eh.
Do I see the one old-fashioned car that the warden drives?
It is there. But he's standing around the back of it.
Mhm.
It looks like he's doing some kind of first aid on himself.
Uh,
Scarlett will get out.
Okay.
She'll bring her doctor's bag. But she's got these really like designer dark sunglasses that she's not removing.
Okay. You guys go over to blank off behind his
Yeah.
car.
You ready to head over, Hugo? Try to get this over with?
No, but let's.
That's fair. All right. Yeah, we start begrudgingly heading over.
Okay.
And Scarlett is not saying anything to Sydney or Hugo. She's just all business.
Okay.
Not gonna say anything when I walk up.
Let's just see something here if he realizes what he did by accident. However, that is not his strong suit.
I'm not jealous of this guy's car now. Part of the same
Actually,
time,
no.
triggering
He's
this guy, I think.
yeah. Actually, you know what? He's not. I just realized he was standing near a car doing first aid, but doesn't look like it was his.
Oh,
Um,
he's got a new fancy thing.
no. Okay, he doesn't realize.
What doesn't he realize?
What he accidentally did.
Do we know what that is?
Nope, you guys
Okay.
don't know either.
I was like,
I'm
I
pretty
truly
sure.
have no idea
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yep. Welcome to Sydney's world. No idea
Yeah.
what the hell is going on. Ever.
Okay. He you can feel Warden Blankoff approach the wards. He stops, does rap lightly on your door before opening it.
Learn some manners.
And comes in. He's got a cat carrier that has seen better days. And he's walking with a limp and torn pants.
Kassir's gonna hide a smirk behind her coffee cup. Because that's just a hilarious image.
Thank you.
So is the image of him fighting with the creature to get it in the carrier.
I'm really hoping it's just this little kitten.
No, right?
And not a flirkin.
Thank you. This will be much. I thought doing it in one spot would be much easier. I believe you're the people who are also at the. I may have neglected to mention it, but I needed.
Would have been
also,
well if you had, because she ain't welcome in my shop anymore.
He pauses for a second. As a duly authorized member of the White Council, I ask a favor that you host a short meeting so that I may understand what happened recently with the, as I understand it, being named Roger in magically enslaving people.
You fucking failed is what happened.
Yeah. That seems about
Kassir
right.
just kind of like looks at the warden for a moment, like she's waiting for one more word.
Hugo's
In
response
a favor. That's
brings a smile to Scarlett's face.
Oh, and I forgot. This is also this was sent by one of the senior council members. He thought it might be useful. The seeing crystal. This is a. I guess the term he used was instruction manual for it, and he places it on the table. So, will you please allow us to have the meeting here? I give you my word on my magic that there will be no There will be no violence. This will just be a knowledge exchange.
Dear, she still almost hesitates for a moment. She's kind of like eyes peacock up and down, just almost squaring off. Fine.
Give me an
It's
influence roll.
time. Okie dokie.
Oh,
I'm great at that. What is my influence?
Oh, darn it.
be
Is
social
that a
plus
1?
influence. That's a 1, yes. Oh, this is me and
Not the worst. Hey, I have a good chance.
me and
Oh, no.
No, I rolled as
I
poorly.
won.
I
Oh
rolled
my
worse
god,
than I
this night is
won.
awesome. This night is perfection.
Uh,
okay, you have a plot point and a D6 complication of impressed by Blankoff.
Oh,
Great.
He did say please.
He said please, and
Okay.
also you actually saw his chest start to rise, but then it went back down to normal spot.
he didn't puff up like a bird this time.
He did not puff up his. Since he came in, the only time you've seen his muscles tense are when the cat in that carrier jumps and takes a swipe at him. He's not sitting there doing the
Right. The gun
So
show.
what happens is Kassir had started to puff up against him, and then he's not puffing, and so she's kind of like,
Siri, you mind if I go make some coffee? Feel like I could use it.
"There's a pot already brewed."
Oh, good. Anybody else want any?
I'll take some.
Awesome. You go.
yeah.
I'm just gonna look at Blankoff.
Well, first, there's another gift that needs to be handled.
Before I get coffee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just
I'll be right
Um,
back.
and he listens to wind. Felt that this beast would be best with you, and that thing shakes and shimmies. And he places it down in front of where you had seated the cat carrier.
Thank you. Thank you. We know that LTW means best all the time. So, is it safe to open it?
I'll actually look at Skylar.
This
The last time
Steve?
we opened something in here, it caused additional problems. Let's not open it inside the shop.
Hugo, you're
No,
not the
you
boss
didn't
of me.
open nothing in
no,
here. You
no.
brought a phobophage into me,
All
shit.
right. I know what we did. I know what happened. I'm asking. I'm not telling. I'm asking. Please don't open in the shop. We had enough troubles the last time we had something get loose in the shop.
Absolutely, Hugo. I don't want to get on your bad side. You got it. You seem a little irritated, which I think is fantastic. I mean, not that you're irritated, but that you're expressing it.
Actually, like, it's up close to the cage, to the cat.
Mhm.
She's like, he's not a little, well, he's just a little beastie, and she's gonna like
the
pause with the cat,
second
just kind of
the
like,
second Blankoff steps back, cat calms right down.
Oh,
You hear some purrs
oh,
from
see, he's
inside
just
it.
got good taste.
Sarah, can I open it? Do you mind?
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
he's just a wee little tabby.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see.
Sorry, Hugo. It looks so cute. I have to touch it.
And it
Think about getting one for the shop.
it is actually, let me pull up the description. Mm, it's about 26 inches. Actually, it's you're thinking possibly still a kitten. It's about maybe 18 inches long. Has a fairly long tail. It's got a smaller snout than most felines do. Go ahead and both of you give me a mental plus no roll.
Are you going first?
With history help?
No, no, it wouldn't. Yes, let me set the difficulty. Sorry, forgot about that.
If I'd have been thinking when I made her, I would have put a second specialty in her knowledge for fairy tales, because that's kind of something I built into the character. Oh well. Oh, it is her no.
So
Okay.
just mental and notice.
Yep, mental and no.
No.
No
Right. Okay.
knowledge.
Here
Yep.
is Scarlet's. Oh my God.
And we have a
Are
winner,
you
folks.
serious?
We have a winner, folks.
Yes.
Hey, I
She
already,
rolled worse than my last one.
I already did that tonight. She's coming in second place at best.
I have never rolled bad.
I know. I'm actually kind of happy it happened to Scarlet.
Oh my God!
Whoa!
Holy shit!
Oh.
That isn't that Kaser and Scarlet? They couldn't be
That couldn't be more diametrically opposed.
right.
Oh man.
Okay.
I've been fighting a cough. Calm down.
Yep. This is actually kind of strange, Kaser. It is a European wildcat. They're actually supposed to be they're not normally domesticated, but this one comes out and is purring and wants to be petted.
What kind of cat is this? I thought it was going to be like a domestic pet. Like he said it needed a home.
It's not.
This doesn't even
Really
look
does.
like a normal cat.
It's not. He's far and away from home. Just about as far as I am.
He's from Ireland.
No.
Yeah. Well, he was
It's a European wildcat.
Yeah. He was on I mean they were at some points on Ireland.
I know that they were in the Scottish Highlands.
Yep.
That would make Scarlet much happier. He is cute. She's gonna pick him up and start squishing on him.
Okay. Blankov is sitting there with just like this wide-eyed look.
What did you do to this poor cat? Look how loving it is. This just all because Sarah, you have got to feel this cat. And I'll hand it to her.
Yes. Kassir, I mean, okay. Not to be a stereotypical druid, but it's a cat. She definitely she doesn't even think about the whole dislike of Scarlet right now because cat.
Yep.
It's a kitty.
She's like, if you
found the
you
one
find
thing that would bring them together.
Yeah, she's like holding and stroking the cat. She's like, if you can't find a home for him, he's more than welcome here anytime.
No, listen to
I could use a shop cat.
Said that it would be really good for me and my meditation and helpful somehow in other areas of my life. So I'm going to be taking that cat home with me. I'm
Feel like
thinking
there's gonna be a
about.
I'm
custody
just saying,
hearing now.
it's an open offer.
Okay. Well, at least I'll put you down for babysitting.
So she's
Um,
split in custody of Seed Thief with Hugo.
Oh,
And now
no.
her and Scarlet are gonna share this cat.
The seed thief argument is waiting. The seed thief
No,
argument
the
is
Seed
not.
Thief argument. Seed Thief is already a resource on my sheet, so you can't take him away from me.
okay.
Ooh.
All
That's
right.
an argument that's going to be an interesting one to have.
Um, and
Well, I already know how to summon him, and he
You-
likes me.
On a side note, do I get a complication because I got those 2 1s? What do 2
Yes.
1s do to you?
Must be polite to Cesare. Cesare.
She's doing well.
I'm trying to think what I had to do with 2 1s.
On a knowledge roll.
Yeah, on a knowledge roll.
It's funny.
Uh,
That's the one thing I increased this thing, this turn.
You know what? Actually, I got nothing, so I don't have to do the things. So
That's
all right.
fine.
The but you when the conversation about the cat dies off, so I understand that Hugo, you had spent a long period of time in captivity.
Yeah.
And he's a wee bit touchy about it.
Spent 3 months being held captive by what you would call a warlock, wanting me to create potions of pure magical energy drained from people, some of whom I know from this area. And you didn't fucking do anything. And I'm not just saying the council didn't do anything. I'm saying you, blank off, didn't do anything. You were here. I told you this was happening, and you blew it off.
Has Sydney come back with our coffee yet?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
If not, I'm walking in during this moment.
Yeah.
Like, here you go, Hugo. Here you go, Sarah.
I have
Sarah like waves to put it down on the table because she's still got the cat.
Yeah.
I have I will admit I will admit I was wrong in in my evaluation of that threat.
Can I record this? I've never heard a warden say they were wrong.
He
Ever.
also said,
I'll
please.
just keep dead staring him in the face like, no fucking shit.
I'm sorry. That is the best I have. I'm sorry. I will do better. My accent won't get better, but I will do better.
Because Sarah like leans over to Scarlet and she's like, I think that's 3 miracles in a night.
Right?
He said, please. He said he was wrong. And he said, sorry.
Yes. While she's doing that,
That's right.
Scarlet has pulled out a collar she had made for the cat, and she named the cat Fangs and put it around its neck with a
Okay.
little bell.
Oh, you can't give it a bell. It can't sneak up on anything that way.
Oh, that's true. I'll take the bell off because that's kind of what they do. I really appreciate you, Sarah.
Hugo is trying to process this, and I'm trying to think of the appropriate response.
Sydney is just desperately trying to casually drink his coffee. Like, too much to process
Sarah and
here,
Scarlet are getting along over here.
which is great. I'm super happy about that.
Warden
Uh,
Blankoff is sitting there. I think the best course of action right now is that we we talk about what happened so that we know what to look for next time.
Well, to start, when somebody who is of the local magic scene tells you there's somebody training people, you should fucking listen.
That I
It would be a good
concede.
start.
I concede. This I've heard the rumors of this Paranet.
You go give him a break. I mean, he's still human, right?
And yes, we will take these reports serious. The warden leadership has said they will take these reports seriously.
Seer like hands the cap back to Scarlet. She'll like get closer to the warden and just like reach out a finger to just like touch his shoulder. Like, is he real?
Right.
Are you just literally just walking up and going
Oh, literally.
poking him?
Just kind of like, yeah, just kind of like touching him with her fingertip. Just like,
He's
you
got
sure
this
he's real?
kind of horrified look on his face. What are you doing?
You're polite, you're apologizing, and you're listening to us.
I'm about to have an aneurysm.
I'm making sure you're real.
I mean, don't get us
Bloody
wrong.
real.
This is great. We're just making sure you're still you.
She might be kind of trying to provoke him a little bit just to see a little bit of the real peacock shine through.
Yeah, no, he has spun and gone, I am bloody real. And yeah, he's got the quivering muscles now.
All right. You can't blame a girl for being suspicious.
Thank you for at least finally working with us rather than just working.
I thought we worked well together. Nope.
When we were in the
Is that what
woods,
you
that wasn't
thought?
too bad, but that was really it.
I have no issues with you. Would you like to
Yeah.
hold things before you leave?
Because you're trying to tell me that what happened in the woods was a good thing.
No, I just
Well,
want.
is what you're saying.
No, I'm out of here.
She's
Shut the
she's
hell
looking
up.
at Rod, or not Roger. I'm still doing it. Why? She's looking at Sydney. Like that went well.
Yeah.
I
She just kind of like gestures at her wrist. That went well.
it didn't go all right. I wasn't an asshat up there, all right?
That is fair.
To sound a bit like me.
I have been told I need to do better. This is me doing better.
I see her retreats back to her coffee.
I'll cheers to that, and I'll drink the coffee.
Hugo still hasn't touched his coffee. It's just sitting there because, honestly, I'm not certain Hugo wouldn't throw it. And he respects Cassera enough not to throw liquid in her bookshop.
I'd have to kill you if you did.
This is true.
So
All right. Look. Just gonna be straight up front and honest about this. Don't know how else to be. I don't want no part in whatever you got going on. I don't want no part in it.
I don't have anything going on.
Well, you're talking about working together.
You're not
And I'm reading the writing on the walls.
Then he will
You
probably actually start looking at the walls after she says that.
unless you join the White Council, you wouldn't be required to work with us, and um your talents don't lend themselves to that.
Yeah, Blanca.
No disrespect meant.
Blanca. I think you should go. I don't think she's hearing you. And look, Fangs wants you to say goodbye.
All right, what was this crystal thing again?
Oh. The book is and he points over to the seeing globe that you
Oh, yeah.
used.
Oh, that's what that's called. Okay,
Yes.
right. Got
the
it.
that's got the how it was made and what the key in front means and such, and what the various settings are. If you're going to have it,
Kassir like sets down her coffee like in the center of the table and then pulls the book in front of her, and she's
Yeah.
immediately just in the book.
all right. If that is your thing, I will leave. He looks at Sydney. I will be looking around where that where Hugo was held in captivity. And Fang, it was good traveling with you. And let's see.
Before he leaves, I have a parting comment.
He can't help it, but he does flourish when he turns. The cape flares up as he starts to walk towards the door.
Warden Blankoff,
Yes.
2 things. 1, I am formally stating you are not welcome at my shop. You need something from it, you find somebody else to come get it. You cannot. 2, anybody else gets hurt from bad magic, from dark magic, I am bringing it up to you personally. I don't care what my costs are. I'm going to settle that bill.
He looks you dead in the eye. You don't flinch.
Nope.
He doesn't flinch. He does look at everybody else. And
Kassir's slowly turning the page.
Yep, seeing no allies, he then turns and leaves.
No, I'm not gazing. I am not soul gazing him.
Yep. No, it was that I figured.
No, God, no.
Yeah.
There was a moment. Just admit it. There was a little bit of a moment.
Well, okay, so the 4 of them just came together and stared down a White Council warden. I think that's a good time to take a break. So we can figure out where we're going to go from here. Everybody, in fact, be sure to stick around and watch the commercial, because there's some interesting things on there that happened episodicals a couple weeks ago. We'll see you in 10. Okay, and we're back, and Warden Blankoff has left with his cloak between his legs. There is a kitty cat Fang in the bookstore. Hugo is steaming more out his ears than his coffee was. And Kassir and Scarlet haven't fought yet. It's truly a It's truly paranormal Albany today.
Cats and dogs living together, mass
Yeah.
hysteria.
Yeah.
As Blankoff
well-
like exits,
Mm-hmm.
Kassir is gonna kind of like, she's gonna like do the whole thing where she closes the book, but she's kind of like keeping one finger in it, so she's still marked the spot. And she's skimming, but who cares? And she's just gonna kind of like look over at Hugo and like gently, especially for Kassir. You do know that he wasn't personally involved, right? He's not actually to blame for what happened to you.
I know he wasn't personally involved, but he does share some of the blame. His job is to stop people like that. I told him this was going on, and he dismissed me because I'm not white counsel.
I get that. And I do. Give me. Do get that. But you can't blame him for not being omnipotent.
I don't blame him
Agree.
for being omnipotent. I
And
blame him for
I know-
not doing his job. He didn't even investigate. He literally took care of whatever we took care of with the ley line and then left. That was it.
Hugo, I'm trying to lighten up on how I feel about the guy. I have a wizard friend. Well, lots of wizard friends, but the one I talk to, Listen to Wins, is kind of like my mentor, and he vouches for him.
I'm sure he has redeeming
He
qualities.
might be an
but
arrogant prick.
I'm sure he has redeeming qualities, but right now, at this time, I'm only 3 days removed from the captivity I spent in.
Mm-hmm.
I am not in a forgiving mood.
You want to hold
not.
fangs?
I'm actually allergic to cats,
Sorry.
like the dander. Like
I
I could be around.
understand.
That's okay. More time for Kassir and I to hold it. Sydney, you want to hold fangs?
I'm all right.
It's just been a couple days.
Yeah,
You
actually,
can't go burning bridges like that.
you put
It's not.
Fang out a little bit. And Fang kind of hisses at Sydney,
What the hell?
just a little bit. Nothing like he was doing to Warden Blankoff, but
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's
It's-
an authority figure thing, like a cop thing. I don't know. That's weird.
It's okay, kitty. Sydney's mean. I know.
All I'm saying is, it's not the best time for that. But later, just. I don't do this type of thing. Just don't dwelling on it for too long. I guess. Don't let the personal hate, the grudge, don't let it consume you.
I'll admit,
You know-
I'm not in my right mind. I've been attacked today. My store's been wrecked. My shop assistant had been stabbed.
Wow.
Oh,
That's-
speaking of, I never
Yep.
did find out what they were after. Oh, shite.
They were after you.
Right. She doesn't. Kassir kind of like realizes something, and then she's going back to the book even more like furiously because she realized something she hadn't
Ugh.
investigated yet.
I have to do a report for a stabbing now.
Who broke?
Who was stabbed?
Stabbing.
And why did
What the-
nobody call the doctor?
I wondered that same thing, to be honest.
Hugo?
But
I just asked
My
that
shop
you get
was
it.
also broken into
your shop got broken into?
Wait, who
Yeah,
got
2
stabbed?
days ago.
Oh my god.
Hugo will hold his hand up. It's like, my shop assistant Matthew got stabbed.
Oh,
I
God.
called Sydney to ask him to bring an ambulance that wouldn't ask questions.
I wouldn't
did
ask
not-
questions.
I know, but he needed hospital help. He needed to be hospitalized. I did not want him work done in my shop. So I tried to get an ambulance there as soon as possible so he could be treated properly at the hospital.
Well,
He
for
already
future,
he already had blood loss from powering circles to protect people in my shop, including a
Ah.
baby.
So there
He
was lots
had
of blood.
He had a gash wound, a shallow one,
Tends
across
to
his
come with the
chest.
stabbing.
Yeah.
I was attacked by the guy who attacked him
Who,
because they were looking for something in Kasser's possession, or at least something she once had.
Wow. Well, in case of future stabbings, I now am officially a doctor that deals with all suspicious issues in the hospital.
Paranormal.
Oh,
Yeah,
keep that in
thanks.
mind.
I unofficially got that title. I'll tell you the story of later.
Oh, if that's what they were looking for, then I guess it doesn't have to do with that.
So,
Well, I don't know that it was the same person.
Sarah, your shop got broken into as well?
Huh? Oh, yes.
Was this, what, a day before Remedies was broken into as well? Or two?
No, it would have been just after. No, actually, it was. It was pretty close.
It was, yeah, it was like it was
2
gonna
or
say it
3
was
days.
just, yeah, it was just a couple days ago.
And did I hear you right? You said, and Kasser, you're aware of this? They're after you personally?
Hmm.
No, but they might not know I don't have it any longer.
Have what?
I have no idea what's happening. Does anybody else? What the hell happened?
I'd like
A
to know more.
coin.
Okay. Like a collector's item? What?
Yeah, there are
Something
people
like
who
that.
there are people who collect them.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Is this
Why did they come after you if they were looking for what I had?
Because I'm an associate of you. Well, we may not be friends, we know each other.
well, they
But
didn't
if they
come to
knew
me.
you. But okay, so they tried at the shop and I wasn't here. Nobody was here when they broke in. But why wouldn't they go to Mike's after?
I
I've
don't-
obviously got a closer connection with him than you.
I have no idea. I assume because I'm the one that would cause the least disruption. Scarlett's a doctor at the hospital. Sydney's police.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a guy who runs a shop selling natural remedies.
Just
And
so you know,
probably
you're
the closest other location.
yeah.
Your place is closer.
There is that.
So I know this is going to seem repetitive, but in Edinburgh, you know, working with the wizards, I heard a lot of things, learned a bunch of stories and background. What kind of coin are we talking about that they want from you?
Well, they didn't want any of the change in my register. I offered that multiple times.
Mm-hmm. Kasser?
I'm still not quite sure what it was, to be perfectly honest.
I don't believe you.
Other than a right cunt.
I will. The only thing I can
Yeah.
say is that I'm still standing and talking because I had intervention pop up in my store by a giant named Irving and a knight of the round table.
Oh
Knight
yeah,
of-
The
he
whole
came
King
onto
Arthur
my
thing
shop
again,
too.
Yeah.
Knight of the Herfing. I don't know what the hell
I know
you're
both of
talking
them.
about.
So the kid fought off a stabber.
Well, he helped.
I could see that.
I
What
put
kid?
He's
his,
big.
his name was Irving.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's his name?
That's what he told me, and I didn't have time to ask him
What he
more.
told me too.
What do he look like?
I'm pretty sure it's not his name, to be honest, but that's what he
6
told
foot, 6'40", 385,000 pounds, but not quite defined yet.
Yeah,
me.
that's not his name.
Yeah, no.
I'm
He
pretty
is
sure it
16
wasn't.
though, I'm pretty sure.
His name is
That's what he said.
Erwin Pounder.
Wait, what?
His name is Erwin Pounder. He came to see me at the hospital.
That's an
And that's
unfortunate
not
name.
the fake name?
No, that's his real name, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's not very
Poor kid.
creative if he's trying to hide his name going with Irving.
Has he
He
thought
is-
about professional
mean, if you
wrestling? 'Cause
choose
that's,
something-
that's
if
where
you-
that name gets you.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you choose something close to your real name, it's less likely you'll forget it
That's
That's
true.
fair.
or slip up.
Yeah,
It was-
he's a kid. He's like
Erwin
16,
Pounder.
17.
He
Yeah,
is
He came into my
61, I
shop.
guess.
he is an excellent doorstop because there was people trying to break in the front door while I had people recovering from being in some sort of protective circle.
Yeah, he's easily probably 300 pounds or so.
Yeah. He is
So-
super.
I can't navigate my shop like a normal fucking person.
He came to see me and wanted
I don't think he is a normal
all
person.
this kind of information about,
His father?
the warehouse. His father?
Oh.
We say he didn't know who his father was.
You know his father?
No, I know who
No,
his
he
mother
was looking
is.
for information.
Okay.
You guys
He-
don't.
He wanted to know about some potion stuff from me. Never got
What
a chance to discuss. He never
Oh,
told me. Too busy avoiding getting stabbed and sliced by somebody who called himself Id Martin.
So,
Id
hold on.
Martin.
Wait, somebody calling themselves Id? Why would you call... Whatever, let's not...
Yeah.
Okay.
Id Martin. And he's the one who's in the wind, so to speak, now?
No, he's in a dustbin out back because I swept up his
All right,
dust.
that's essentially what I meant.
wait a minute. Wait. There was someone else in your shop with Irving and another person with which came to a point where he was dust at the end and you put him in the garbage.
I was told by the Holy Paladin that I did not need to do anything more than sweep him up.
Wait. Who's the Holy Paladin?
The Knight of the Round Table, the guy named Michael, dressed literally as a Knight Templar, had a sword, sliced a
Mike-
coin off a chain off this guy's neck and put it in a handkerchief.
Back with the coin.
Michael or Mike
Yeah, they're
Michael.
Okay.
good.
Starting to think we're running into archangels now.
Oh, how did he
Oh,
help
wait,
you?
I've got a book. I can show you him.
What?
Kassir goes and gets that book that
Isn't
was
that
actually laying
Michael,
out
is it?
when
Or
he was here.
I was joking. Okay. Well,
Flip.
it could be true. I
Just
don't
gonna
know.
flip open a book page, set it on the table. It's a what is it, like a sketch, a drawn
It's a
representation
yeah,
of
it's a sketch of the guy
Michael
that
slaying
yeah.
a dragon.
Wait a minute. That's not a Knight of the Round
That's him.
Table. That's no Lancelot or Art. What the hell? Is that what I think it is?
I mean, Knight to the Cross, Knight to the Round Table, same fucking difference, ain't it?
No.
Does this mean dragons are real too?
Yes, at least according to the reports.
Awesome.
No,
I've never
you
seen
don't.
one.
You don't ever want to deal with dragons from anything I've ever read.
I wouldn't think I would.
No. Holy crap.
Oh, man.
Were you
Michael of the.
Crunchy and tasted okay.
I gotta start drinking again.
Was he nice? Was Michael nice?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, he was polite. He helped fight this person off, and
That was no person
fixed
if
my
Michael
ladder?
was there. That was not a person. That
whatever it was, I unfortunately saw it. And as Hugo says, he's rubbing his face right around where a third eye would sit. I saw it. It
Fixed
was
my ladder.
what?
whatever attacked me was surrounded like red tinted wind that had actual razor's edge.
I need a minute.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. The only thing Michael told me was Order of the Blackened Denarius, which all I know is they're a member of the Accords. But I don't know anything more than that.
Okay.
That was a
Order
demon.
of
That's the
Black.
kind of things his group kills. You had a
Oh.
demon in your shop.
Sure as hell fought like
Oh,
one.
great. That's what's after the coins.
Demon.
Michael took the one from my shop, and I think he said he had yours, the one you had.
You must be
Yeah.
talking to her because I don't.
Yeah, I'm talking to because I look at Kasera when I
Okay.
say that.
Yeah.
You had. No, this isn't real. There's no way that kind of coin was here in Albany. I thought I was sitting here because
it
it's
was in my
calm.
shop.
Did you touch it?
I
Well,
don't
like-
even know what
Yes.
I don't even know what these coins are. I just know that my first day back, trying to get some normalcy in my life, my shop is now trash.
Well, I can tell you from first-hand experience, if you find one, don't fucking touch it.
You want to share with the group? Why not?
And
Or have-
no, I'd rather not. Just take my word for it. And I've got his number. If we come across anything like it again, got Michael's number. He has said to call.
Does he have your coin? Or the one you had?
Yes.
Good.
And you just handed it over?
To this angel like paladin guy, right?
That's what Sarah said. That
Yes.
Michael has it. So
Right.
That doesn't sound right to me. Like, you're a pretty smart girl, I guess.
I mean, it fought me the entire way, but I did give it up, yes. And you can take... It was a good day. Let's not fucking ruin it.
I'm
You're
just
saying-
glad this coin thing is in somebody else's hands. It's their problem now, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, they're not the only ones.
But hey, can I borrow one of your
Swear
books?
to God, if another one shows up in this fucking town. One?
Here, I'm just gonna go get it so Sydney and Hugo can read a passage about what I think these coins are.
All right.
What do you go find?
I'm going to find a book about the Knights of the Cross.
Okay.
And she is a doctor, so she is smarter than Kasser. I'm going.
You can fucking think that.
I'm going to open it up to what she doesn't know much about it, but she vaguely remembers something about like a denarius coin or something. And she's gonna look.
You think you know more about history than me?
Listen, I did not forget how you acted last time we were together. I'm trying real hard here. You want to hold the cat while I talk to the boys?
You mean after you attacked me?
He attacked a lot of people. All right.
If
Yeah,
you're gonna start speaking down to me like that, you can get the fuck out of me shop.
You can't hold the cat. And I take things with me and I hand you the book.
You know, I knew things weren't gonna last that way. All right. What's this book got in it?
Read about this specific kind of coin. They're called denari. I can't remember. Denarius, I think.
Okay.
Does that sound right? Hugo, do you have any knowledge about this?
I have only heard of the name as a member of the Accords, and that's as far as it is. I was actually going to ask Kasser if I could schedule an appointment to spend some time doing research, but if we do that later.
Narius coin.
Yeah.
Narius were Roman silver coins, weren't they?
Yeah. Oh, what else do you know about them?
So that's what I know. They were a coin used in the Roman Republic.
Why would they be around now?
People
Because fucking
find
collectors
coins.
are everywhere.
and metal doesn't deteriorate that quickly.
Yeah. I just remember in my research, you're not supposed to touch them. That's what the Knights of the Cross are for. They get rid of. They don't even touch them.
Well, then it's good that one of them has it then.
But she touched it,
Okay.
And now I don't have it.
and nothing weird has happened to you.
What is
Not
supposed
since I
to
gave
happen to her
it up.
with this coin?
Look,
mean,
I
can
told you.
just tell me rather
I can tell
than
you from
we have to
first-hand
read this book?
experience. Don't be touching them.
What
You're not my
happened?
fucking therapist. You're not my fucking therapist. I don't have to get into it with you.
That is true.
Just
Not.
don't be fucking touching them.
So the coin makes you need therapy now? Is that
I've
Makes
needed
that
that for a
kinda what I'm
long
hearing?
time.
That we can agree on.
everybody could
Look.
probably use a little therapy, but
If they're gonna start their usual Cassandra Scarlet cat scratch fight, Hugo's gonna step outside.
They're not, Hugo.
I'm saying that is he's
I
watching
know.
this. If it
I'm
looks like this,
gonna
he's just
hand
gonna
the
walk
book
out.
that Scarlet has, try to hand it over to Hugo and be like, and he's walking out. Okay. Awesome. I have a
I'm not
Okay,
going far, but I'm
I
just
let
not
you
standing
in.
around it.
Because fucking Peacock asked me to. The meeting that we've had is done. Now, if you could kindly get the fuck out of my shop.
I'd like to say this one thing to you. You will need something. May not be today. Might
I
not
don't
be
give a fuck.
tomorrow.
Gonna be this speech? Oh, come on.
But you will need something.
No.
And I'll be there.
No, I won't.
I will be there.
No, I
because
won't.
I love you, Cassandra.
Get the
and
fuck
I
out of my
w-
shop. I don't need you fucking talking down to me like I'm a fucking toddler. Get the fuck out of my shop.
I'll be thinking of you.
You're not welcome here. You can think about me all you want. Get the fuck out.
So I walk
Taking
back
my
in,
cat.
I'm gonna dance back in. It's like pot to kettle, pot to kettle.
She's going to take Fangs and slowly, very slowly, while she's talking to him, come on, little kitty. I know you want to come home with your nice mom and be away from this big, mean-ass, red-headed banshee, and we'll go.
Get
and you
the
won't
fuck out.
Well, I
And
can say
Okay.
goodbye to this year's Christmas party.
Yeah. Anyway, so she's putting her cat away, and she's just starting to walk to her car.
Okay. Okay.
And with that, I'll probably turn to Cassandra and be like, all right, look, if you need anything, please call me. I've told Mike the same
Yeah.
thing, that if you or him
I've
need
got
any
your
help,
number.
let me know. And I don't need to know details about what the hell you dealt with the coin.
Hold on a moment. Just let's take that back a little bit.
What?
When did you tell Mike this?
This morning, I think, actually, yeah. It's been a day. He came to talk to me, wanted to punch me in the face. It was an interesting time.
Ah,
But we're good.
I can guess what that was about.
Oh.
Okay.
So, if you ever feel like you're having any fallout from this whole coin business, please let me know so that I can try to help.
I'll give you a heads up.
Okay. And I don't know
Hugo
where.
would say a polite goodbye to Scarlet as she leaves, but he's still waiting outside.
Okay.
And I don't know where you got the impression that, or where Mike got the impression that I was using you as some sort of weapon or force of nature or something, but that was never my intention. So maybe you should talk to Mike about that one.
I'll have a talk with him.
Okay.
Other than that, he's a nice guy. And I'll just turn and walk out.
Scarlet and Hugo, give me a notice roll.
Okay.
Scarlet and Hugo notice it, right?
Here's Scarlet's. Oh, that's much better.
You gotta beat a 6. I rolled a 2, 2, and a 4.
Hey,
D12s were so wasted.
son of a bitch.
The
Those
ones
ones.
continue.
You guys don't understand how many ones I have rolled today with both the one-on-one session and this.
Focus.
Tom's hiding from us.
Oh, wow. I'm out of focus, aren't I? Okay, hang on 1 second, folks. All right. There we go. I'm not sure that's any better, but hey, I'm back. At least I'm not fuzzy. Already fuzzier than I normally am. So, all right. So now the bad thing is you actually do you do still beat me, even with the 1-year-old.
Yes, I do.
So and Casser, or not Casser, Scarlet definitely beat me. There is both you have this feeling of being watched.
How is Fangs reacting?
Let's see.
An animal companion. Now you have to take that into consideration.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. You're right. I have not.
Holy.
Of course, I'm rolling for the cat, and I get a 14.
I'd like him to be referred to as Fangs every time.
Rolling for the fur ball. Yeah, no, that's he's on alert. But you're definitely being he definitely got that feeling somebody's watching you.
Scarlet's
What-
still walking to her car,
Okay.
and she has a leash for this cat because she figured it wasn't going to be a normal cat. If
Yep.
it was coming from Listens to Wind. So she
Right.
puts the carrier down near her car, puts the leash on the cat because everybody puts their cat on a leash, and just starts looking around. Like,
Okay.
she'll look at Hugo, lastly.
He's quite a distance. I mean, you had to park a ways away, so he's quite a distance.
But
He's-
I mean, I'm still standing by the door, so she can at least see where I'm at. I would assume.
Oh yeah, she can definitely see where you're at because
Yeah.
the light's there. But yeah, she's about a full block away.
Oh.
Near her car. You're almost positive. You seem to sense that you locked eyes with somebody. And you have the complication, a D6 complication, and the plot point that goes with it. They know that you know.
I'm literally just so tired of this shit. I flip it off in the direction, and then I go walk back inside.
Great.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm not doing it to abandon Scarlet, but I'm doing it to go tell the people inside that somebody's out there watching the place. Possibly me, possibly Scarlet, or just this place.
Scarlet has fangs, and let's not forget who
She's good with a
Scarlet
knife.
is.
She's
Yeah.
good with a knife.
Little Miss Fucking Perfect.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe she'll cut Casser one time instead of bite her.
Hugo,
Oh, yeah, that'll make things better.
you turn. You turn to go inside, and you hear a ping. Actually, not really a ping. It sounds like somebody hit a piece of wrought iron with a hammer. Kasser, give me a mental and magic roll.
Any druid distinction?
Yes, you can throw a distinction in.
And is it it's mental and magic, right? Not focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more ones.
Yeah, and somebody can buy off a complication if
Are
they
you
want.
serious?
I gave you a 1 as well,
It's
but I got a
literally-
12.
It's literally one of these nights.
Yeah.
Ah, somebody's fucking poking at the wards again, aren't they?
Okay. Give me a physical and focus roll.
Oh,
Let's see.
physical in focus?
Physical and focus, yes.
Right. This is gonna go great.
Wish I
Mhm.
was doing
Any
that role.
distinction?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't
This
think
is
so.
just strictly. Okay. So I rolled the 9. Okay. All right.
Let me check my polka dice. I have one. What did I roll? Fuck it, I'm using it. I swear to God, if it's wrong. 10.
Okay. You don't vomit. Something
Bonus.
hit the wards.
Do I notice any sort of reaction in?
Oh yeah, no, she's got that.
Yes.
She's got that. And alert. Her eyes are open in alarm, and her hand goes to her mouth.
Add coffee.
Probably muffling a fuck.
Yeah, D6 nauseated complication.
Yeah. Would,
You-
I'm assuming the impressed by blank off would go away since he's no
Yeah.
longer here.
Yes. And you've got to get that steel fixed because that did not. That was why it was just the damage to the wrought iron is just throwing off everything.
Fuck! I knew I forgot to talk to him about something.
What? What the hell's going on now?
Okay, you go.
It's the
Yeah.
war.
You heard sound like something hit the wrought iron with a hammer.
Definitely stepping back inside because I mean something got.
Yep.
Some sort of projectile came through. I'm not going to stand outside and be shot at.
Okay. You
Or-
No worries. Just leave Scarlet out there.
Alright.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
the guy who's possibly less physical than the druid queen is supposed to go sprint a block away to help the woman who can bench press him.
Okay. Scarlet, you do
Yeah.
you do hear. Give me a notice roll.
Mental and notice.
Yep.
Would my vampire distinction come in?
Yes,
Since I
it
have
would.
heightened sentence
Yep, it would.
senses. Okay, so did you already roll?
I did.
yeah.
Yes, a 7.
Well, that's low.
Oh,
There we go.
okay. Yeah, somebody from across the street fired a weapon at the opening to Kasser's shop.
Okay. She still has her doctor bag on her back because of the
Mhm.
warden. So she's going to instinctively start running to the shop.
Okay.
Did I hear any kind of weapon go off?
No,
Okay.
it was outside the building, and
Oh man.
it was suppressed.
Mhm.
I won't say silence because you can't really silence.
And
A
Fangs
rifle.
was always already headed that direction. as soon as he heard it. He was
Yep.
mad, really
So-
mad.
So Kasair is nauseous apparently, and Hugo just comes in startled for the most part.
Oh,
Well, I was a little bit startled. If you're noticing it started off smooth, and then I hear the ting. It's like, okay, then I heard a little in.
All right, you both are a little off. What's going on?
Somebody was
My
out there
fucking
observing me.
wards.
Somebody was observing the area. I don't know if they're looking for me, Scarlet, or just the store. And then as I turned around, flipping them off and going to come back in, I heard sound of hammer on metal. So it's like, I better get back in sooner.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
because Sarah is going to like swallow the last of her coffee and the bile along with it. Just like
Mm.
clear everything. Just
Scarlet, go ahead and give me a physical and move and vampire. You can add that in.
That she can do. I'm going to, because I have a lot of plot points, I'm going to step it up just for fun. Let's see. So it'll go to a D12. Do you have to roll first before me?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Hang on. That is not the only die I want to roll.
Jeez.
Okay, 17.
Oh, I see it. Let's see.
A 12 and a 5 for those playing at home.
Bam!
Wow.
16, so close.
16. Okay. Scarlet,
Yes.
as you are running for the front door, you hear a lot of shots going off. And you feel and you are hit by them.
Where?
Where are you hit?
Yeah.
You are hit as you're approaching the front door.
No, where? Where in my
Where in your body? Where in your body? It's pretty much just a spray, so probably your torso.
Okay, great.
Kasair.
Center mass.
Yep.
Yes.
You get that. Go ahead and give me that same physical and focus roll again. But you get to step it up 1 point because you're ready for it,
All
and
right.
you centered yourself.
Which one am I stepping up?
Either probably focus, unless you already have focus at a D12.
No, my focus is only a D8.
Yeah.
I've only recently been raising that.
So.
My cat
roll
get
first?
shot.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, I already did. That was the 16. There's 17.
That was against me, right?
It was both for both of you.
Oh, okay.
Well, fuck. I literally can't beat it. So let's roll to see if I get any ones.
Ooh, now I got a couple fives. And you
That's
said for
good.
me to make this roll as well?
No, just
No.
her.
Okay.
Just needed her.
This is my fucking wards.
Yep. And she does the Kasair does that same nauseated swooning motion again.
Can you tell where they're trying to break in?
They're shooting the front by the door.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying to her. That's what I'm saying to Kasair,
Right, yeah.
so that Ava knows.
Kasair just kind of like points towards the front door.
Is
Like
my cat
she's got her head between her knees.
I'll probably
That
pull my
way.
gun and head right towards the front door.
Okay, and I think that's a great time to end it this week, folks. Since it's almost 11 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 o'clock Central.
I do want to clarify it's actually a pistol, it's not a super soaker this time.
I have a question. Fangs didn't get shot, right?
No, Fangs did not get
Okay.
shot.
Okay, good.
And at this point, you don't know where Fangs is.
Right.
Neither does the shooter.
Right?
So, hey, thanks, folks, for watching, taking part. Thanks to the four of you. You make this a lot of fun every week, and even more fun. I'm trying to think. Generally, it was like hour and a half, 2. So yeah, there was probably I probably GM'd about 10 hours of Dresden Files this past week. So
Times.
Lucky.
yeah.
Right? I only get to play in 4.
Yeah. So, okay. The standard question: does anybody have anything they want to plug or talk about?
Alright.
Friday night game night will continue on again this week. Last week we had a very successful round of Cosmic Encounter. Hal tried to pull off a pro gamer move. It came to bite him in the ass, letting Sarah win.
It always happens when you have a friendly little game and you try and use the pro moves in it.
I think now would be a decent time to mention our streamathon next month.
That sounds like
Okay. It probably would be.
As if people, we're about a month out, and if you need to get time off of work, we're doing a 36-hour streamathon on April 10th, starting at 10 a.m. Central, whatever time it is now, 10 a.m. Central, till the end of the Clockwork stream on Sunday night at 8. Math. I don't know. 36 hours after that. We will be streaming here on
Twitch. We'll be streaming here on Twitch. I think Ava just
have I cut out?
You cut out, but you're back now. Go ahead.
Am I back?
Yes.
I don't know where I cut out at. We'll be streaming April 10th, 10 a.m. until Sunday the 11th, ending at the end of the Clockwork stream. I cannot remember what time that one ends, but it'll be 36 hours. We'll be streaming nonstop, different GMs, different games. Jump in and join us whenever. Celebrating 1 year of streaming. That 1 year being the
10th or thereabouts.
Yeah, 10th. Also, if you're interested in joining us for the games, we are going to be putting out casting calls. Take a look at join our Discord, which we just put up. Casting calls will be putting up soon. I know I've got one for the game I'm running.
I'll be putting one up as soon as I finish fleshing out a few things.
Nice. I'm gonna keep my eyes open.
Hold on those. I would like to hold on before you do those. I would like to throttle the floodgates so we don't have all games to casting call at once.
Okay. We're overloading the coordinator here.
We're gonna crash.
I'm trying not to overwhelm everything.
So if we unleash Kassir
I'll talk with you about it.
It'll be a bad thing.
Well, join our Discord anyways. There's nothing wrong with joining our Discord.
Yes, definitely, because we'll be doing casting calls for all of those games here coming in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. And if you want to see, now they alluded to a lot of the stuff that happened in their one-on-ones today. It was kind of an interesting almost game of telephone a little bit. You mean Mike? Well, that Mike or this Mike? I kind of enjoyed it. Yeah, but those will be released first for our Patreons to say thank you to those who help us support so that we can put things like this on. And I just dropped a link for Patreon if you feel like joining and seeing this extra content. Anybody have anything else, or should I say goodnight?
I think that's a good one to end it on.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, Thomas, for helping us running tech behind the scenes. And on that, I will say good night.